Welcome to the final lesson in Hands-on Equations Fractions Level 1. In this lesson, we are going to look at going beyond halves, thirds, and sixths. Since every problem you get will not just have those fractional values, we're going to look at using what we have learned and applying it to different fractional values. Just as in Lesson 7, I will show you two different ways to solve each of the sample problems, and then you may pick the way that works best for you. Our first problem is 3/4 of y plus 2 equals 5/8 of y plus 20. So since we did not have fractions blocks that were the values of 1/4 and 1/8, we don't have a color representation in mind to represent those fractional values, but we are still going to find our common denominator to start. So we have the denominators of 4 and 8, and we will use 8 as our common denominator since both 4 and 8 go into 8. So we will be solving for 1/8 of y for y, and we will do our check. All right, so just as before, we are going to represent our fractional values with letters. And 1/8 of y is going to be represented by the letter P for partition. So that is the number of equal parts that our whole is partitioned into. So 1/8 of y equals P. Y would then equal 3P. 3/4 of y is equivalent to 6/8 of y, and that would be 6P. And 5/8 of y is equal to 5P. So now that I have filled that in for each of the numbers in my original equation, I can rewrite my equation using my new values. So I now rewrite that equation as 6P plus 8P plus 2 equals 5P plus 20. So I will start by combining my like terms on the left side of my equation, and I now have 14P plus 2 equals 5P plus 20. I will subtract my constant from each side, subtract 2 from each side, leaving me with 14P equals 5P plus 18. Now I will remove 5P from each side, and that leaves me 9P equals 18. So if 9P equals 18, P is equal to 2. I can now put that in for my values. So P is represented by my 1/8 y. So 1/8 of y is 2, meaning y is 16. And then to do the check, we will simply plug in those new values into our original equation. So 3/4 of y is 12, plus y, which is 16, plus 2, equals 5/8 of y, which is 10, plus 20. So that gives me 30 on both sides. So my solution is 1/8 of y is 2, y equals 16, and 30 equals 30. So now we're going to solve the same sample problem, but instead of substituting our letters for our fractional values, we are going to maintain our fractional values. So again, we are looking at 3/4 of y plus 2 equals 5/8 of y plus 20. We're still looking at our common denominator of 8, and so we will be solving for 1/8 of y, and then the check. All right, so I'm going to make 3/4 of y into an equivalent fraction using our common denominator of 8. So that gives me 6/8 of y. I'm also going to turn my y into a fractional value, which is 8/8 of y, plus 2 equals 5/8 of y plus 20. So when I combine my like terms, I get 14/8 of y plus 2 equals 5/8 of y plus 20. So I will take 2 away from both sides, leaving me with 14/8 of y equals 5/8 of y plus 18. Now I will take 5/8 of y away from both sides, and I get 9/8 of y equals 18. So if 9 copies of my 1/8 y is 18, then 1 copy is worth 2. So again, 1/8 of y equals 2, and y equals 16. When I plug those values in for my check, I get, just like we did in the last problem, that 30 equals 30. Here is our next sample problem where we are not, where we have to find a common denominator outside of our thirds and sixths. So our original equation, 2y minus 1/5 of y plus 4 equals 3/2 of y plus 13. So I'm going to find my common denominator, and when I have a denominator of 5 and 2, my common denominator between those two is 10. So I will be solving for 1/10 of y, and then doing the check. All right, so when I fill in my equation parts up here, I have 1/10 of y equals p, so we're using the letter p again to represent the partition into 10 equal parts. So if 1/10 of y is p, y is 10p. 1/5 of y, its equivalent fraction with our common denominator is 2/10 y, and that is 2p. 3/2 of y, the equivalent fraction using our common denominator of 10 is 15/10 of y, and so that is represented by 15p. So now that I have those all worked out, I can plug these new values into my original equation. And so my new equation is 20p minus 2p plus 4 equals 15p plus 13. So I will combine my like terms on this side, and that leaves me with 18p plus 4. I will then remove 4 from each side. Made a mistake there. This is why we do math in pencil. But anyway, we remove our 4 from each side, leaving us 18p equals 15p plus 9. And then I will remove 15p from each side. So 3p equals 9, and if 3p equals 9, p is equal to 3. So I can now plug that in. 1/10 of y equals 3, which means that y equals 30. And now to do my check, I will simply plug in my values to my original equation. So I get 2 times 30. Oops, this is the wrong one. So I get 2y, which is 2 times 30, minus 1/5 y, which is 6 plus 4, equals 3/2 of y, which is 45 plus 13. That leaves me on the left side with 60 minus 2, and on the right side with 45 plus 13. And so my check is that 58 equals 58. So my solution, 1/10 of y is 3, y is 30, and my check, 58 equals 58. For our final example, we will solve that same equation that we just solved, but without replacing it with our values. We will leave our fractional values as they are. So again, 2y minus 1/5 y plus 4 equals 3/2 of y plus 13. So my common denominator is still 10, and so I am solving for 1/10 of y and y. All right, so over here I have my 2y, and if I make that into an equivalent fraction, that's 20/10 y minus 2/10 y plus 4 equals 15/10 y. So I have made my equivalent fractions for each of my fractional values. So 20/10 y minus 2/10 y gives me 18/10 y plus 4 equals 15/10 y plus 13. I will remove 4 from both sides, leaving me with 18/10 y equals 15/10 y plus 9. And then taking 15/10 y away from both sides leaves me 3/10 of y equals 9. So if 3 copies of my 1/10 of y gives me 9, then 1 copy of 1/10 y gives me 3. Again, y is 30, and when I plug those values in to do my check would remain 58 equals 58. Congratulations, you have now finished level 1 of hands-on equations fractions. There is not a worksheet that goes with these problems, but I have included one for you in Schoology, so please go and do those problems.